Blessings, yo. Just imagine somebody really working so hard to be you behind the scenes, though. They're congratulating themselves that, they did some shit behind the screens to be you, though. Copying the piece, or how do you copy piece, though? I can understand copying the work, that can always be replicated. But how do you like replicate the energy of someone in order to? It's like you can speak your ideas to somebody and they will actually link up with somebody to try to outdo those ideas, but really outdo themselves because it's not their idea. And whereas, your idea would have made it to what it is that they actually wanted, it's probably the lifestyle, yo. It's probably because you actually do pay attention to what you do for you. So they want to replicate that. They want to mimic that. But they break themselves because of the fact that they don't know your foundation. They don't know what your stability is. Therefore, they destabilize themselves trying to destabilize you. All because of the fact that they want to really be you. It's like, you could be talking to somebody, right? And they assume whoever you're with, it's like, man, if it's an envious and jealous ass chick, yo, they will always think that it's the dude that you're with that's stabilizing you. And a envious and jealous chick will always try to go after the male and entice them with whatever it is that they got more of, But sometimes what that more of is concrete grass and cardboard walls. They just make it look pretty because the exterior is dressed up pretty. That's crazy as shit how some people will actually do that. They will really dig in other people's pockets. They will dig in the person's pockets that you're actually with in order for them to dress up like you. How the fuck? Yo, that's a lot of work. Kudos to you, though, for real. That's a lot of fucking energy to do. To really go around everybody that you are envious and jealous of, to dig in their pockets in order for you to live the same as the one that you are envious and jealous of. That's a lot of work. You will really have to write out all of your story, your life, and really make it work for you. I'm proud of that shit, yo. That's some work. But all of that is done behind the screens, behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Let's do this, let's do that, let's stop this, let's stop that. But it's your life. It's like somebody really free willingly stopping their life to try to stop yours and take everything from yours in order for them to take what's yours, to build a life, to make it like it's yours. That's a lot of mental gymnastics, yo, that is worth congratulating. And that is a proud moment because that's a lot of fucking work to put into try to take someone else's life story, right? To actually dig in pockets to live that life story. To really, man, that's that fucking Cash App Venmo fucking exchange. You know? Let me manipulate this one out of some money so that they can go play dress up with the person. It's the build a bot. Ain't this a bitch? How the fuck you building a bot to really live like the one that you that's that's a lesson. That's a serious lesson right there. Kudos though. That's a congratulation moment. But it's all behind the screen, so I gotta do this behind the it's behind the doors, behind closed doors. My door open though, but there's a closed door somewhere, so I gotta clap for that one. That's a for real legit ass way to come up. But it's behind the screens come up though. It's a behind the scenes come up. You know? It's not standing in front of the scenes to say what you did, what you've done, and what is going on. But at the end of the day, yo, the energy is supposed to make you feel shameful. It's supposed to make you feel as though that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing for you. You know, you shouldn't be healing. You shouldn't be growing, let alone outgrowing the bullshit around you. You're supposed to still be a kid, in the kid mindset, wanting to make people jealous, wanting to sit there and be envious of somebody else's shoe, you know, want to sit up there and put hair in a jar and freeze them up. It's like a whole bunch of things that people will do in order to stop themselves, to try to stop somebody else, and then blame that other person for their life falling apart, but never realizing that their own accountability is their responsibility for the karma that that they are receiving because of the karma that they put out, intentionally trying to put it on you. It's the craziest of shit what people do with their insecurities, yo. All because you choose to heal your own insecurities, all because you choose to learn your lessons by the people, places, and things that are around you, where everyone is a mirror as to what really is inside of you. You're either project or you are being reflected upon what is residing within you. It's like really reflecting the peace within when there's peace everywhere. You just got to really find it, but it's a vibration too. But just imagine living that life or living another person's life through somebody else's pockets, like three-way fucking living. How the hell does that work, yo? But that's some real ill ass shit. That's like that poly shit. But you're really not in the poly nothing though. You just providing for everybody because nobody really want to work, but they mad at you because you taking care of you. What they wanted to take from you, what they took from you, is probably what was weighing you down and was a burden to you. So what they taking from you is actually lightening your load. Ain't this a bitch? It's like people plan, but they don't plan for the long run type shit. Whereas what you're doing, you're just enjoying you. Ain't this a motherfucker? Anyways, that was my random thought. No, the most I got you. Bye.